Hello everyone, and welcome to this detailed walkthrough of ASHRAE commissioning process. Whether you are a building owner, a design engineer, a project manager, understanding how to verify and document that the facility performs exactly as intended is critical to project success. Today we are going to demystify the commissioning or the CX process. We will be looking directly to the core standards that govern like ASHRAE Standard 202 and Guideline 0. By the end of this video, you will have a clear phase-by-phase roadmap of how to deliver a high-performance, energy-efficient, fully operational building. Let's dive in. Understanding the commissioning. This is the foundation of building performance. Before we look at the specific steps, we need to align on what commissioning actually represents in model engineering. Historically, people thought of commissioning as a quick checklist run through by a technician right before handoff. Today, under modern ASHRAE framework, it is recognized as a holistic quality assurance process. It is the foundation of building performance, bridging the gap between design theory and real-world operational reality. So, how does ASHRAE officially define commissioning? According to ASHRAE Standard 202, commissioning is quality-focused process for enhancing the delivery of the project. Notice that the key phrase here is quality-focused process, not just testing. It is about to verify and document that the facility systems and assemblies are planned, designed, installed, tested, and maintained to meet what we call the OPR or owner project requirement. This brings us to the primary goal on the right hand side of the slide. The objective is to make sure the building system performs as intended. It is not one time final check. True commissioning is a continuous lifestyle progress. This starts in pre-design and carries through all the way into occupancy and operation. To navigate successfully, ASHRAE provides a structured framework made of three primary documents. First, we have Standard 202. Think of this as the what. It defines the absolute minimum requirement for commissioning process. It is written in mandatory language, meaning this document used in contract specifications and legal agreement to define the scope of work. Second, Guideline 0. If Standard 202 is what, Guideline 0 is how. It outlines the specific procedure, methods, best practices to achieve the OPR. It is your step-by-step roadmap. Finally, we have Guideline 1.1, which focuses specifically on HVAC and our technical requirements. Because heating, ventilation, air conditioning, refrigeration system are highly complex and energy intensive. Guideline 111 provides the specialized procedures needed to commission this system to rigorous technical standards. The CX process phases on screen slide 5. Now let's map out how this process unfolds across the project timeline. The commissioning process is divided into four main phases. Pre-design phase, we establish our baseline and build the team. Design phase, we verify that the proposed concepts actually align with the owner's goals. Construction phase, we inspect physical installation, put systems through their phases. And occupancy, where we train operator and monitor performance. As you see at the bottom of the slide, this is the feedback-driven cyclical loop. Lesson learned during construction and testing flow back toward the refine the process, ensuring the building achieves peak optimization. Phase 1, the pre-design phase. Let's zoom in. Phase 1, pre-design. This is where the foundation of entire project is laid. This centers around the creation of owner project requirement, the OPR. The OPR is the single most critical document in commissioning. It defines what success looks like, including energy efficiency goals, sustainability metrics, indoor air quality criteria, budget constraints, and operational schedules. During this phase, we also assemble the commissioning team, draft the initial commissioning plan. We identify exactly which systems are going to be commissioned, whether it is just HVAC, if we are expanding the scope to including building envelope, electrical, plumbing, and life safety systems. Phase 2. Next, we move into design phase. This is where the design team respond to the owner OPR by writing the basis of design, BOD. The BOD details the system design assumptions, product selections the team intends to use to meet those owner requirements. The commissioning authority's role here is to perform a formal design review. We check the drawing and specification to ensure they match the OPR. We look for system operational clarity, energy efficiency, and critically commissionability. Can a technician actually access these walls, damper to test them later? We also update our commissioning plan and write commissioning specifications that we will be inserted into the construction contract document so the contractor knows their testing responsibilities before bidding. Once ground is broken, we enter into phase 3, the construction. This is often the most active and visible phase of commissioning process. It involves 4 key concepts. Submittal review. Before equipment is purchased, the CXA reviews the contractor submittals to verify that the order equipment matches both the design intent and the OPR. Site observation. We conduct regular site visits to inspect physical installation, quality, and verify that systems are being installed safely, correctly, and according to specification. Then comes the functional performance testing. This is the heart of commissioning. We test system under all possible modes of operation: normal mode, part load, emergency shutdown, power failure, and seasonal transition, to verify that the control programming and sequence operations work perfectly. Fourth point is issue log tracking. When we find deficiencies, they do not just get lost in an email chain. They formally logged in a tracker, verified once resolved by the contractor. Visual slide 9 shows you occupancy and operations. Once the construction is complete, but the commissioning process is not yet done, we now enter phase 4, occupancy and operations. This phase is focused on smooth handover and long-term performance persistence. We deliver 2 key documents: the system manual, which is comprehensive guide to operate and maintaining the building, and final, the commissioning report, which details all the test results and resolved issues. Equally important is the training. We must ensure that the building operation and maintenance staff are fully trained on how to run this complex system. Finally, about 10 months into the occupancy phase, just before warranty expires, we perform post-occupancy review to check if these systems are still running optimally and address any lingering performance issues. To summarize what we leave behind, these 3 pillars of commissioning documents are the OPR and BOD, the baseline documents of why building was designed and this why and how it should perform. The system manual, a living document that goes far beyond standard OM manuals, incorporating testing, commissioning records, sequence of operation, and ongoing optimization strategies. And the final commissioning report, the proof of performance. So now you think who over to the all process, who is driving the ship? The commissioning authority. Ideally, the CXA is an independent third-party entity hired directly by the owner. This independence is vital because it ensures an objective, unbiased perspective. CXA is not trying to cover up design issues or rush through construction delays. Their sole objective is to protect the owner investment, represent the owner's interest, and ensure engineering system flawlessly. Now that's wrap up our detailed walkthrough of the ASHRAE commissioning process. By applying Standard 202, Guideline 0 systematically from pre-design through occupancy, we don't just find issues, we prevent them, saving energy, reducing operational costs, and creating healthier indoor environment. If you have any queries or want to share your commissioning experience, drop a comment below. Don't forget to refer back to ASHRAE ANSI or ASHRAE Standard 202 to the 2024 and Guideline 0 to the 2019.